What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video, another banger, and I'm feeling cheery. You know what I mean? Like, Christmas is in the, it's coming up. It's around the corner. You know what I mean? And I'm in a positive mood. I want to drop a positive video. No doom and gloom. No irritating shit with gaming. Whatever. I want to express my feeling, my emotions by putting y'all on some good movies and TV shows, okay? So I know some of y'all probably sitting at home watching TV, sitting on the couch watching TV, you know what I mean? And you're probably sitting there going through like your 15th streaming service. I'm like, ain't nothing to fucking watch. I'm gonna put you on with some bangers. Now, I say this, some of y'all probably seen some. I know damn well most of y'all seen some of these movies. I'm just saying it for the people who haven't seen it, because I know there's one person who's watching this that haven't seen most of this shit that need to go fucking watch it. Like, you have all the streaming services. Like, what's up? What's going on here? But, and one of them, I need y'all to hear me out on one, because once y'all hear it, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm not watching that. But trust me, okay? This is for the fun, the vibe. Some of them aren't fun. Some of them are pretty goddamn depressing. But it's decent movies. You're gonna leave the movies satisfied. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start the first movie, the first pick of this movie draft, damn near, with this Korean horror film called I Saw the Devil. This shit is gas, alright? Now, the way I'm gonna do this list is I'm gonna give you the name, give you a short little premise, and you can go see this shit yourself. I don't know what streaming service is on, because this shit moves every fucking 3 to 4 weeks, alright? Like, goddamn, I don't know, like, that one dude crashed on your couch, you know what I mean? Never stays in one place. Anyway, I Saw the Devil. It is a Korean action thriller, but I say more action horror, because the premise of the movie basically is a serial killer kills a wife of a secret agent, and the secret agent is hunting down a serial killer, and it's fucking gas. It's gas. I'm telling you, it can go to like the way it balances tone. Like, one moment it could be like a John Wick movie. The next moment it can be like some Saw type shit, like creepy horror film type shit, right? And when it's like, because it's two main characters, you follow the serial killer and you follow the secret agent. And when they show up, like, the secret agent stays on business the entire movie. Like, he ain't playing no shit, and it's so fucking hype, bro. It's so hype. It don't make no sense. Shit got me, man. I was watching that movie fucking bricked up, bro. He says the coldest fucking line in a part of this movie. You're gonna know the line I'm talking about. And I can't say anything else. I don't want to spoil it, but he is the secret agent's in his fucking bag. And the killer too, he's dope. But it's like, you just hate, because you hate him. He's a piece of shit. The ending is so fucking, it's like a fucked up ending, but you feel like satisfied with it a little bit. You know what I mean? But god damn, that movie is fucking good. All right. Now, on to the next one. Okay, now the next one up, I need y'all to bear with me, is High School Musical.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry,
I know. You're probably like, well, what the fuck is you talking about? High School Musical? Are you serious? I'm not watching that fucking movie. Trust me. Now, listen. Okay, so I went to a party. It was like me, a bunch of coworkers, a bunch of friends. We was all chilling there, right? We was drinking, right? This is the only way I would recommend seeing this fucking movie, because the movie's ass. The movie's dog shit. But if you play a drinking game with this shit, or you're like, even if you're high as fuck, it doesn't matter. If you're under the influence of some sort, this movie is fucking gas. Because if you really sit there and think about half the shit that happens in this movie, you're like, huh? What? And everybody knows the premise of fucking High School Musical. And honestly, once you think about it, the dad's kind of in the right. I wish my son would want to go to a fucking got a full ride scholarship to like a D1 school, right? And he wants to give it up to go fucking sing with this one bitch. Bitch, you better go with Sharpay and get that money, and we're going to the NBA and get more money. What the fuck are you talking about? But the shit like that, while you're sitting there thinking about it, while you high as fuck, you drunk as fuck thinking about it, shit is gas. I'm sorry, this shit. It's fun. It's enjoyable. This is what it's for. It's for to cut your brain off and you're jamming a little bit. You know what I mean? The music be kind of hitting a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I had too many drinks in me when it happened. I don't know. I'm just spitting facts. Hey, spit facts. Bear with me, okay? Alright, you will enjoy yourself. You're not gonna be sitting there like, oh, I gotta listen to Sharpay sing and shit. Like, come on now. It's fun. It's fun. All right, and if you're looking for something more serious, I got you with this one. Okay, so the next one here is Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon. This movie's gas. All right. So the premise of this movie is a group of scientists are experimenting, turning animals invisible or whatever, and their project is kind of failing. They need to reach this deadline. So Kevin Bacon decides, fuck it, try it on me. He becomes an invisible man, basically. And he's already a dickhead, so he kind of goes kind of crazy while being invisible, and then the movie unravels from there. It is suspenseful, thriller, a little bit of, at the end it's kind of like a full-blown fucking horror movie. And Kevin Bacon fucking, because he's a piece of shit. He's like a know-it-all fucking I'm better than everyone piece of shit. And if you turn that piece of shit invisible, his imagination was going wild. All right, it's like when people say you rather choose between flight and invisibility, and when someone picks invisibility, you kind of looking at them kind of crazy. It's like, what are you gonna do if you're invisible? Like, you're a fucking freak. You see this type of shit that they be on. Well, like he was on in this movie, and can't lie, it's kind of it's definitely like one of those, like, not cult classic, because it's kind of good. I mean, I enjoy it. The music was good, you know what I mean? It's not a musical, but like the score, I should say. And every actor, it's like fucking a lot of actors, and it's like Josh Brolin, Kevin Bacon. I don't know anyone else's name, but they're pretty decent. They do the job, right? They do the job, and then you get out of here. So I recommend that one. Now this next one is actually a TV show. Now, our first TV show on the list is Reacher. It is an Amazon Prime exclusive show, and it follows Jack Reacher, or is that his name? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Jack Reacher. I'm pretty sure, because they only call him by his last name. That's all I remember his first fucking name. But it follows Reacher. Each season is a different story because it's a bunch of books. Basically, they just released the first 3 episodes of season 2. The first season is basically he arrives at a small town and he unravels this like conspiracy murder mystery type shit. And the best way to describe Reacher is, imagine taking the brains of Sherlock Holmes and putting it in the body of Brock Lesnar. That's the only way I can describe this fucking show to you, because it's like, this dude is smart as shit. Like, he'll track someone down, do all these find these different clues, like, oh, based off of this and this happened, he's 100% correct and shit like that. But then also, he'll punch your shit in. Like, he'll like, in this show, he be rocking niggas for real. Like, big buff this shit. Like, if I see this dude walking down the street, I'll be scared. I'll be clutching my purse, you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, like, hold on. What's buddy doing over here, you know what I mean? He, what's his name? Alan Rickerson? I don't know how to pronounce the actor's last name, but fucking kills it. I'm watching season 2. This shit is gas, man. Like, and it just confirmed to season 3, so I highly recommend it. Before I get to my next movie, I also recommend Jack Ryan, which is not made by the same people. It's like Tom Clancy made Jack Ryan, but it's a CIA analyst that gets dragged into finding this trying to track down this terrorist in the Middle East, and it's like fucking gas. I think I like it mostly because John Krasinski plays Jack Ryan in that show, and he is just phenomenal. And I binge watched the first 3 seasons. I just got Amazon Prime Video again, so I'm gonna watch season 4 after I get done with this shit. And shit's gas, man. And they did like a thing, because like I know Michael B. Jordan was also in a Tom Clancy book movie, and they kind of tease like Rainbow Six. And like, if Amazon is doing like this little Tom Clancy cinematic universe, I need John Krasinski to show up in this bitch. All right, that's what I need. Okay. All right, so the next one up is called Ex Machina, and basically it's a researcher is flying out to this private location to basically interview this AI intelligence robot to see if she's actually sentient or not. And Oscar Isaac plays like the inventor who created the robot, and he's basically trying to see if it's sentient, like I said before. And it starts off slow paced, because it's a lot of like technology mumbo jumbo, but like as the movie progresses, it gets fucking weird. And at the end, it kind of is just like a series of like twists and turns, where it's like, oh, I knew you did this, I did this, and I knew you were doing that because I did this, and then while you're doing this, the robot also did this, and I was like, what? And you find out people have like secret motives and shit like that. It's like at the end, it really like multi-layer. It's like a slow. You feel the tension in the beginning, but it really comes to a head at the end. And at the end, you're like, what? It's Yeah, it was fire. It threw me for a loop for time. I'm not gonna lie, but it was dope. It was dope. Another movie that threw me in the loop was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Is a movie you've like people who've like watched a lot of films. They probably know this fucking movie already. Like they have the shit already said. They probably already seen it. You know what I mean? But for those who haven't, it's basically a guy breaks up with his girl. And the girl goes into this experimental procedure that wipes her memory of him. So, like, when he goes to see her, to talk to her after the breakup, she doesn't know who the fuck he is, basically. Like, I've never seen you before type shit. And so, he goes under the same procedure, but halfway through, he changes his mind. So, he's trying to stop this memory wipe procedure of his whole relationship type shit. And so, it really is a movie that tells a lot about, like, you know, relationships and it's like I wouldn't say it's like a romance, but it's like it's kind of one of those where it's like you really talk about like, oh man, like it brings up a lot of questions. Like this is a thing that I would recommend if you watching it with like a girl or somebody and you're like sitting there discussing like, oh, okay, what are your thoughts on blah 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 blah, like do you think they should have given it another shot, this that and third, blah 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 blah, or you know, shit like that. And there's some twists in the movie. It's not like big twists like, oh my god, the chick was a man this entire time. Like no, but it was like, okay, this is dope. The B plot was fire too. So it's like, and there's a lot of actors there that like you will probably recognize, like Jim Carrey, of course. Oh my god, I can't remember her fucking name. She was in Titanic. That's something I don't remember. But yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's gonna fucking kill me that I don't know who her name is. I'm gonna put it on the screen so y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's gas. Recommend it. It's a nice little movie. Another movie with Jim Carrey in it is The Truman Show. Once again, probably already heard of it, but fuck it. It's about a guy whose whole life is actually in a TV show, and he's being like monitored 24/7, and he realized that the whole world is watching him. And this movie is fucking goated. Like, the people, like, I'm pretty sure majority of y'all already seen it, but this movie is so fucking good. Like, it just, the ending is such a good feeling of an ending. You feel good at the end, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you're with the protagonist, he's trying to fight this, seem like endless battle, and at the end you're happy, alright? It's just, I enjoy it. It's just this fun ride. It's like the twists and turns, and like my favorite scene is obviously when who was he? He was talking to someone, and she was trying to do like product placement in the middle of the argument, and he's like, "Who are you talking to? Like, who the hell are you talking to?" Like that shit had me dying. Or like the lights falling from the ceiling or whatever. He's like, "Where the fuck did this come from?" It's like shit like that. It was like it's such a dope concept that works super well. Now, I'm going to group these next two film and TV shows together because it stars the same actor. So Idris Elba. But Idris Elba, I can't even say his name right now. Idris Elba, that's what I'm fucking calling from now on. But I recommend his Apple Plus TV show, limited series called Hijack. Basically, he's on a plane, it gets hijacked, and he's trying to negotiate the terrorists on a plane. Fucking yes! I was watching this when it first came out, so I had to wait every fucking week for the new episodes to drop. It's only 6 episodes, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat because like each episode is like an hour long, and at the end of each episode, it feels like there's a damn plot twist each time. Like, and people fucking die and shit like that. It's like so many. Oh man, this shit was gas. It's like I watched this shit with my mom. Like that's how good this was. I was like, Mom, I gotta put you on some gas real quick. And we binge watching the whole thing while I'm getting my hair done and shit. And it was fucking crazy. Man, that shit was gas. It was like, oh my god, I didn't know this happened. This and the third. Oh my god, she just died. This and the third. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, this shit was dope, and everybody killed it, man. Shout out to Idris. And then the movie is Luther, the Fallen Son. It's basically it's a movie from his BBC show called Luther, and it's basically like a movie continuing off the show. And he's trying to hunt down Andy Serkis, who's a serial killer, and he's making people do shit against their will because he's gonna expose them. And it's like, it's dope, like because he's like doing shit that's like not police protocol and shit like that to get the answers that he wants and shit. And it's just super fucking dope. I enjoyed it. It was like a nice little Cause you're following him, trying to figure out all these pieces, clues together, and shit like that. While the cops are after him because he's framed for doing shit, and it's like, oh, okay, this and that. Okay, you're cooking. Yeah. And then my last movie is Killer, which came out on not HBO, Netflix. I don't know why I said HBO. I was thinking about HBO Max. I already made a whole review about it, basically about this contract killer who's he failed to kill his target, and they like break into his house and beat up his wife or something like that, and so he hunts them down. That's pretty much the whole premise of the movie. It's like it starts off slow, but then it really keeps going, and it's like, okay, as he's hunting down each target and shit like that, it's so fucking good because Michael Fassbender fucking kills it. Okay, it's dope. I recommend it. It's a super like, if you wanted to see fucking Agent 47 as a fucking movie, this is the closest thing we're ever gonna get. I'll be honest with you, because that's never gonna get a good movie, but this shit was gas. I enjoyed it. It was nice. I think David Lynch made this movie, so it was like, it's a pretty movie. Also, it's dark and it's a one fight scene where you're like, I think one dude got a table leg up the ass. I don't know, but shit was crazy. Shit was wild, but it was dope as fuck. And with that being said, that's all I got. Enjoy. If you watch any of these or watched them before, let me know what you think about them below. Like, oh my god, this movie's gas. Oh my god, what you thoughts on this, that, the third, and shit like that. Be wary of spoilers. If someone who's seen it wants to comment about it down below, like, oh my god, my favorite part of Reacher is when the farmer came nowhere and stabbed him. Like, obviously it doesn't happen in the fucking show, but like, just letting you know. That's all I got. I'm out of here. Happy holidays. I'm saying it like I'm gonna upload tomorrow, but I want to say it because I fucking forget. And if you like this, hit the like button and subscribe, and that's really all I got. So